Well, hey y'all. Can everybody see me? Oh, okay. Welcome. Look at y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming, man. Appreciate y'all for coming. Hey, welcome to Keena's Corner. I'm your girl Keena, and I thank you sincerely for being here in my corner. On Keena's Corner, I speak facts, opinions, truths, vulnerabilities, and need to knows. Tonight is season 2, episode 9. Season 2, episode 9. If you are here, give me a comment, a like, a share, subscribe, all that good stuff. When this is over, share with a friend, share a friend, Get this word out. These words need to be heard sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So tell a friend to tell a friend. Like I said, this is season 2, episode 9, and tonight is episode 19 in total, and I'm stoked about it. Like, I'm excited. I really am. As long as I keep on going, I get more excited by every episode. Good evening, Auntie. Thank you for always coming. I appreciate you. Always coming. So, this episode, season 2, episode 9, again, episode 19 in total. Cheers for that. So how I got on this topic for tonight, and if you read it here on the topic on this episode on YouTube, it says settling, is it worth it? Settling, is it worth it? And how I got on this topic, like, in all honesty, like, we all get down and have these little moments and stuff. And just one day last week, I had like this, like I was in this funk. All right. And, been single for a while. So you start really feeling like, damn, maybe I should settle. Maybe I should, accept less than what I know I deserve, because hell, it just seems like I probably ain't going to get, that life that I do want. That, I want this one man to come in and love me properly, and I ain't got to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So every single time though I get in these little funks, I call them. I come out of them because I can't see myself doing it. I know my worth, and I know what I'm worth at this point. I know what I'm worth, and I'm worth a whole bunch. And I was talking to even one of my friends last weekend. We feel the same way. You really do start feeling like maybe I should just settle, because you see it so often, about what society wants you to believe, and what they want you to accept and what you should tolerate. And you see all these, like, social media. Of course, it can play a role too, because it's all you see. Um, Status is about, like, how people are done wrong. And, like, even when I went through the things that I went through, y'all, the things that I had gone through, it's so, like, sad to know, like, how many women have gone through this same thing. And that we still have to keep going because we expect it to take it. And it's so sad to me. And I'm not taking anything away from me, because some men go through things, but most of the time, a lot of things like this is always women. So this is how I got to this topic. And then last week, so I saw a post before all this happened. I saw a post last week on social media, and it was a celebrity. Somebody reposted it. The celebrity was saying that women should just, pick a man that she likes best, or one that she feels is good enough, right? That's what the post said. And it pretty much said that you just pick one that you like best, or pick the one who you feel is good enough, because all men cheat. That is so disheartening to me. Like, I can't fathom that. Like, I don't accept it. I'll just say that. And it does. It makes you feel down, because it's like, damn, maybe he's right. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I don't believe that, and I strongly disagree with that post. But it is disheartening to see, right? It is to even think it. And I can't lie and tell you I ain't never, like, had this same thought that all men are out here cheating on, women. I can't tell you that I've never had this thought, but I refuse to classify all men to put them in that category, because I don't believe it's true. You can't classify all men in that category. That's why I disagree. I refuse to believe that every man is the same. Just period. And like I said, and then I commented on this post, and I said something like this, effect of, like, ladies, don't settle. Don't settle. And a guy commented back on my comment, and he said, well, I guess you're just going to stay single forever. And it really rubbed me the wrong way, because, like, literally, some guys out here be out here wanting you to tolerate shit. And just, I mean, oh man, that post really just bothered me. I just say that. But yeah, the guy just said, I guess you just be single forever. But I refuse to let that type of guy speak for all men, right? I do. And I refuse to let that type of guy that come in and back to me that I guess I'll just stay single forever. I refuse to let him speak for all men, for the men who are actually out here trying to be different, to show that they are different, than other guys. I refuse to let people like that speak for me or for men. I do. So, ladies, I ask you, are we settling? Have you gotten there? Do you feel like that's what you should do? Are we settling or not? That's my question to you tonight. Are we settling? Honestly, I know it's hard, but I just hope not. I hope not. A lot of us have gone through so much, like we always talk about. A lot of us has gone through so much with the person that's supposed to love us, the man that's supposed to love us, and it makes it hard to trust. It makes it hard to love. You feel like eventually you should compromise. You should settle. You should accept and tolerate bullshit because you thinking that that's all you're gonna get, right? They all on the same type of time, the same type of bullshit. I get it. Eventually, stuff like that will kind of harden your heart. I understand it, but I still don't think that you should settle. I don't. It's like for real. How do you trust? Who do you trust? Who do you love when you continuously go through the same things over and over and over again? I've heard many times before, I'm not like other guys. I've heard many times before, I won't do this to you. I know y'all have too. I know somebody else has too. It's like you want to let your guard down. You want to let somebody love you. But I've heard this shit before. I've done this shit before. Show me something different. So eventually you kind of do start to feel like every last one of them is the same. I just refuse to believe it. Even though when I have these little moments, and I know we all have these moments, especially if you're alone, even if you're in a relationship or marriage and you tolerate stuff you know you shouldn't, then you felt this way. And like I said, like even with the things that I've gone through, and just people coming to me and talking to me, telling me different things, it is so sad. For real, like what we go through. It's so sad. Sometimes I don't even know how us women making it. You know what I'm saying? But I guess God just really built us like that. It's so sad. I just don't feel that we have to settle for these like mediocre ass men or relationships. Just period. I don't. You don't have to settle for that. I don't care what you've been through. I've been through. I've been through a lot. I know I've been through things that some people probably wouldn't have made it out of. That's not a brag, but that's just honesty. But I still refuse to settle. I've been single 3 years now. I still refuse to settle. I hope that you don't either, because you're still gonna be disappointed anyway in the long run. I hope y'all hear me. I feel like men like who say things like all men cheat and just pick one because all of them cheat. I feel like those are the men who are unhealed, and these are the ones that who really have no intention in loving a woman properly. Just period. Change my mind. You can't. Those are facts. Like I said, you cannot let guys like this that feel like all men cheat speak for all men. You cannot. Um, these are also the type of men who say things like they believe all men cheat, or no, they say things like all men cheat. These are also the kind of guys who expect us to be fools. They expect us to be fools. I say all the time. Back in the day when somebody was called, especially a woman, a female, we're called a ride or die. It honestly means like if I'm a true ride or die, I feel like, okay, well, I got your back no matter what. If baby, you get laid off or something, I got it. Just go try to find you something else to do. I got us. I'm good. I can hold us down, right? If something happens, you get sick, I'm there to take care of you, especially if we're married, through sickness and in health. But I'm there to help take care of you. I'll help pick up where you slack. That's what I feel is a ride or die. When things get rough, I won't run out on you. No, these days when they call you a ride or die, baby, they expect you to be a damn fool. And a damn fool, you keep letting this man or whoever it is do whatever they want to you, and you're still there. Nothing changes. You know you're crying every night. You know you're stressing every night. You know you are a bitter ass person in front of your kids. You're angry in front of your kids, all because you're stressing over someone who's laying in your bed that's supposed to love you. That's not a ride or die. They want you to be a damn fool these days. There's a difference in between the two. Like I said, they expect you to take it. The guys that believe or say that all men cheat, they want you to be a fool. They want you to. You don't have to accept it. You don't have to settle. especially when you know you can do better. And you can. I don't care who you are, what you've been through, you can do better. In no area of your life should you be settling, period, anyway. But you know, especially when it comes to your relationship, that's your happiness. You're banking on. In no area of your life should you settle, but especially not your relationship. That's something you got to deal with every single day. And you're going to be worried about it every single day if you know you can't trust this person. If you know they do grimy shit and mistreat you. Period. So if you do choose to settle one day, right? You choose to settle, you decide between the one who you think is either good enough or you pick the one you feel that's best. If you do decide to settle, probably for real in the long run, you're still gonna be unhappy at some point. I just need you to remember that. That ain't gonna go how you think it's gonna go. Do not settle. You don't have to. If you are anybody here, if you're unhappy, you're being mistreated, I just truly hope you reconsider. If there's something that you're going through right now, just reconsider. I understand I've spoken on this before in another episode. I do understand wanting to have, if you have children with someone and they're mistreating, there's a lot of things under there. But I do understand if you all have children together. I got that. You want to keep your child or children in a two-parent household. Lord knows I get it, y'all. But you got to understand these are years of your time you will never get back. You can't get that time back. Of course it moves forward. You can't go back. You can't pause it either. Time moves on. Your years of your life, they're gonna be wasted because you want your kids to be raised in a two-parent household. I mean, I don't agree. I don't agree. You got to think about what your children are seeing you tolerate. When you're being mistreated, what are your children seeing you tolerate? What condition are your children seeing you in? Something to think about. Before you settle, one thing you've got to think about is your children. I always say I think children would rather see you like single by yourself than with someone who mistreats you. Because what are you teaching your kids? What are you teaching them? They ain't got number two options when they get older. They're gonna accept what you did or they're gonna know better because they want to do better. They know that it's wrong, whatever you accepted. Or whatever somebody did to you that it wasn't right. Or they're just gonna accept it because you did. Also, of course, when you don't want to be, if you do have children, you don't want to be angry and stressed and angry and stressed pretty much all the time around your children because it's gonna come out towards other people because you're worried about what your partner is doing. But now you're yelling at your kids. That's not right, y'all. That is not right. So yes, think about your children. I know sometimes you want to have them with their mother and father in the house, but I'm just saying at what cost? At what cost? I would rather not, stay where I'm unhappy for the sake of my children. My children will grow up and they'll understand one day. But these are years that I cannot get back. These are years that you cannot get back, period. And on this topic about settling, I'll just say this too. A lot of the times when it comes to, the men who always, all men cheat and all men are dogs and, all men gonna cheat on you. Just know that a lot of the friends or company that they keep, they on the same type of bullshit that their friend is on. They are gonna be on the same type of behavior, literally, because they feel the same way. They feel the same way their friend does. They probably do the same shit to whoever that they call their partner. It's not right, but it's just fact. It's just the way of the world. And like with me, when me and my friend were talking, I was like, well, you want to see like on movies where the guys like they have a friend and the guy's like, well, man, you got a good woman at home. I don't think you should do that. I think really only seen that in movies. Most of the time in reality, in real life, you will never see a friend tell a guy, hey man, look, don't do this. You got a good woman at home and stuff like that. Because that's what I'm telling you. A lot of times that friend is on the same type of shit that their friend is on. And honestly, yeah, we'll be able to spot it. We can tell these fake friends, you know what I'm saying, or the friends is, going to encourage or uphold their bullshit. Yeah, but you ain't coming in between that. So it's still, there's no need for you to be there. You're not coming in between that. A lot of men really do feel bros before hoes is what they call it. I'm not calling you hoe. Nobody. I'm not calling you hoe, but you get my point. Um, I just feel like as a friend, it's my responsibility to uphold you, to help you make wise or better decisions. That's what I feel. Like, can I make you make a decision? Can I make you do anything? No. Am I going to tell your business? No, I'm your friend, I'm loyal to you, right? Trustworthy. But am I going to tell you that what you're wanting to do is wrong or what you're doing is wrong? Absolutely. And that's what we don't have these days. Nobody to hold anybody accountable. Um, I'm hot, y'all. I've been drinking too. um, just I and when I'm still on Friends, just I know that like nobody can, nobody can make anybody do right. Nobody can make a man not betray you, or woman. Nobody can make him do that. You know what I'm saying? But like the company that he keeps matters, and I'm just letting you know if you feel like you're gonna break up that friendship, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I'm not for settling because like y'all, I will choose my peace any day above anything. I'll choose my peace above anything, anything. And if I'm worried about where my man is, I don't have peace. If I know he's entertaining someone else, I don't have peace. If he abuses me and I'm scared for him to even come home, I don't have peace. If I'm being mistreated, disrespected, name called, belittled, cursed out, you know, anything, that's pure disrespect. If he's unloyal, if he's unfaithful, you do not have peace. I won't have peace. I choose my peace over anything. I promise you that. You are worthy of having that one person who will love you how you need to be loved. Period. And I know as women, a lot of us, I'm not old, you know what I'm saying, but I'll be 31 next month. You feel like I'm getting older, you know, I know I'm getting older every day. And of course, you're going to feel like you just got to hurry up and do something. I refuse to settle. If I got to stay single, that's just what it's going to be. I'm going to have to talk to God a little bit so we can tweak my little, what He want me to do. But I love him be like, look, God, I tried. I did what I could, but, nothing ever worked out. So here I am. I would just have to stay single, y'all. And I know that, if for real though, for me, like, I promise you, this is not even a joke. I would just rather stay by myself because I want my peace, y'all. I'm serious. I just don't want to have to worry. You know what I'm saying? Life is already hard. You go through a lot. Everybody goes through different things every day, every week, every whatever. We go through things like that. I'm not about to add a man that I can't trust. That's adding to my damn stress, to my worry. If you ain't coming to help lighten my load, to ease some of my stress, to be supportive, faithful, loving, kind, all that good stuff, baby, why the fuck are you coming? Why you coming? That's why I choose my peace and I refuse to settle. I can't add extra stress on to what I got, my daily activities. And I have a lot to do. I'm not finna add worrying about a man to that list. That's it. And that's all for real. Like I said, I've been single 3 years, y'all. Not to get lonely. I get lonely, but still, I just refuse to, sell myself for less because I'm worth more. I'm never gonna do it. And then of course, if you make choices out of like, because you're scared, y'all, and you're fearful, most of the time you're gonna live to regret it. You're still gonna be disappointed in the end. You're still gonna be disappointed. I don't want to make choices like that. I'm not making choices like that. You should not be okay choosing a person, y'all, who does not fulfill you and your needs. Ooh, I hope y'all caught that. That was good. You should not feel okay choosing a person who does not fulfill you and your needs. And needs, I said needs, not wants, needs. Um, I'm not speaking of like superficial things or like physical things, like the things on this outside of your body. I'm not speaking on it. I'm saying like if you say something that's crazy to me, like say you say something like I'm not dating this guy. I ain't dating nobody under like he got to be 6'2" or something like that. I mean, come on now. Like, 'cause first of all, how realistic is that? You may meet somebody at 5'7" that'll rock your world. But I think that's very surface level, y'all. I'm just saying when it comes to things that you need from him, like help fulfill you, that's where you shouldn't settle. Do not settle. If y'all don't have chemistry, if he can't fulfill you, then reconsider. And since I'm here, right here on this little, let me throw in a little, probably an unpopular opinion. I'm talking about like surface level things of, physical things. Like not that was something that you need from him. I'm gonna say this because I've seen this too. Um, I don't think that like bad sex is a reason to leave somebody. I don't. I don't think that bad sex is a reason to leave somebody. And what I'm saying is like I think it's just again it's like superficial and it's surface level. Like yes, by all means, it's intimate time. It's a time that even God talks about, right? You should enjoy your alone time with your husband or your spouse or whatever. Your Mr. Nasty time, your intimate time. I'm not saying that, but I believe that if that love is real, if you have somebody who's supporting you, they're faithful to you. Like y'all have issues nowhere else. Yeah, y'all don't have anything else going on. He's good to you, vice versa. Nothing going on besides that. I don't think you should. And for me, like I said, if nothing else is going on, you can teach that man how to love you, how to please you, how to satisfy you. Maybe that's just me though. That's definitely my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel on that topic. So literally, y'all, just I'm gonna continue to hold on to hope. You know what I'm saying? That there is a man out there, that one man who wants love like I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not willing to settle. I'm just not willing to like play with my happiness like that. Because this you're gonna be unhappy if you do settle. I'm not willing to do that. I'm just praying that whoever he is gonna cherish me, love me, support me, be faithful, kind, help me like my load, protect and provide and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa, I'm gonna hold him down too though. I got him. I got him. I got him. What's up? I'm done, y'all. This must be. How y'all doing in here? Say something. Who in here? Who's in here? Say something. Say hi. Ooh, these hot, baby. These lights on me, y'all. I feel like one of them hot dogs at the gas station. Just roasted. Ooh. I took myself. I definitely feel like one of them rotisserie chickens. Woo. Thank you, Auntie Bam, for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who was in here? Y'all say something now. Let's see, it's a couple of y'all. Say something. Let me know you in here. My girl Rana, she came on when I started talking. Appreciate you coming by, sis. So y'all ain't gonna say nothing? Just ain't gonna say nothing, huh? Don't let me find out y'all be clicking on these videos too and want to put your phone down. Don't let me find out that. Because I'm going to tell you something, I'm going to do you something very decent. Mm. All right. Ain't nobody going to say nothing. Well, before I go, y'all, I'm going to tell you something I always say. Actually, I'm going to put this, I think well, it's actually something I took out of the book that I'm writing. Listen to me. So, society wants you to believe that all men are dogs and all men cheat. Society wants you to believe that love has to hurt in order for it to turn out right. Society says he might do a little cheating, but he coming home and you should accept that because it's normal. Society is going to tell you that no man is out here entertaining one woman only. Society also going to tell you to accept the cheating man because he gonna mess up every now and then, but you his ride or die. You're loyal for choosing to do so. Choosing. You don't have to, but you chose to do so. That's what society is going to tell you. What I say, you don't have to be cheated on. You don't have to be abused, lied to, lied on, manipulated. mistreated in any way, y'all, for your relationship to be considered real. Love does not have to hurt in order for it to turn out right. Fuck what you heard. I challenge y'all, just know your worth, y'all. Do not settle. Know your worth and do not settle. Don't settle, don't compromise, not even a little. So again, one more time. Are we gonna accept what society says? Or are we gonna just like demand respect because we can do better? We know we deserve better. What you gonna do? I'm gonna ask you again. Are we settling or not? I'm done. I'm done. That's my spiel, y'all. Thank you so much for coming back to episode 2. I'm sorry. This is season 2, episode 9. In total, this is episode 19. Thank you so much for coming back, tuning in for another one. I appreciate y'all so much. So, thank you for tuning in to Kena's Corner. I'm your Kena, and I thank you sincerely for being here in my corner. I'm out. I'm signing out. I love y'all. See you next week.